Oh my God.
At Dental Implants GPS will guide you to a new smile in just one day.
Receive a complimentary consultation and CT scan when you call 800-910-4900.
Or visit findmysmile.com.
The Federal Reserve keeps raising interest rates. But at SRE.com, we can offer 15-year fixed-rate home loans for as low as 2.75% APR. Plus, we want to give you up to $800 cash back at closing. Start your path towards greater wealth and prosperity for the entire family. Don't miss your chance on getting a 2.75% APR. Visit SRE.com today and take advantage of this incredible offer. Visit SRE.com and save.
My name's Caleb. What's yours? I'm Grace. Did you just move here? Yeah. Cool.
Big tobacco cigarette butts filter practically nothing and are made of microplastic fibers that are toxic and cunning. They may seep into water and food and air too. And the smaller microplastics get, the more damage they do. Could they end up in you, your bodies, their prey? New studies indicate possible links to mutations in DNA. An evil lie with the future's worth of harm. To the world, now you know, so sound the alarm. Learn more at undo.org.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. Breaking news. Investigators believe violent robberies at two 7-Eleven stores are connected. A clerk at one of the stores was killed. We'll have an update just ahead.
And I'm Erin Myers here in West Hollywood. Two suspected phone thieves arrested by deputies. This is crime has been on the rise in the area. All of the details coming up.
I'm Eric Spillman. It's a battle to save the oldest and tallest trees on Earth from a fast-moving brush fire. We'll have the latest on what's happening at Yosemite National Park coming up.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. Amber Heard is facing new legal troubles. We're going to tell you who is now suing the actress.
Good morning, I'm Sam Rubin. Brand new at 10 o'clock. This is really interesting. The DOJ, Department of Justice, looking into the PGA, the Professional Golfers Association. Are they engaging in monopoly tactics to keep rival golfers from going to that other tour? We'll talk all about that. Plus, one of the stars of Virgin River, she's on the way here live.
And a good morning, 10 o'clock already. Morning moving along nicely. Skies are starting to clear out, but the marine layer is still persistent at some of the coastal areas and the beaches. For today, our highs 70 at the beach, downtown Los Angeles up to 81 degrees, 97 in the San Fernando Valley, all the way up to 102 in the high desert, 98 Inland Empire, and Orange County Inland, 83 degrees. Jessica, back to you.
Mark, thank you. Breaking news this morning. One person is dead, two others injured. After two violent convenience store robberies overnight, investigators believe that both crimes are connected. The first happened around 4 a.m. at a 7-Eleven in Brea. A clerk there was killed. The second incident happened just before 5 a.m. at this 7-Eleven on East Whittier Boulevard near North Orange Street. Police found a white car in the parking lot with its windows shot out and bullet casings nearby. At least two people were transported from the scene at a local hospital. It's unclear how they were hurt, but we are expecting an update from police soon. We're going to have a live report at 10:30. Police are being warned to stay vigilant on the streets of West Hollywood as more and more cases of stolen wallets and phones have been reported in recent weeks. A pair of suspected pickpocketers was arrested over the weekend, but authorities say more thieves are still out there. KTLA's Erin Myers live in West Hollywood with the rest of the story for us. Erin, good morning.
Good morning. The Sheriff's Department definitely wants people to be on alert. They have been having issues with pickpocketing, the stealing of these cell phones, and crime has been on the rise here in recent months. Take a look at these photos. These are 17 cell phones that were recovered, and 2 arrests were made over the weekend. The West Hollywood Sheriff's Entertainment Policing Team made the arrests Friday night while on foot patrol. They were checking up on West Hollywood nightlife in the area of Santa Monica Boulevard and Robertson when they saw a man who resembled a pickpocket suspect from past incidents. Deputies made contact with him, and he had a woman with him. They saw her throw away a cell phone behind the dumpster, and the two were detained. 17 stolen phones were recovered, and 5 were returned to their owners. The 2 were arrested for grand theft. Residents we spoke to pleased to hear about the arrest, but say they still have some concerns.
Thank goodness, because there's been a lot of these silly things going on, and it's time for that to really end. And I have a Frenchie, so they've been taking those too the last year or so. So it's really scary every time I go out and walk a bougie dog. You just want to you want to live your best life and not worry about these little things, you know.
Now, earlier this month, City Council voted to add a deputy to the entertainment policing team, though they are removing 2 from regular patrol within 90 days. They also voted to increase block-by-block security ambassadors by 30 positions to perform foot patrols in neighborhoods. Now, based on crime trends, more deputies, though, up to 3 could be removed if the increase in security ambassadors is successful. They are said to have a positive impact on safety, but some are worried about decreasing deputies, including the mayor of West Hollywood, who voted against it, as crime has been on the rise in the area. According to WeHoville.com, there were 122 reports of grand theft and 77 of petty thefts in West Hollywood in June, which is much higher than this time last year. Now, back here live, of course, the Sheriff's Department is saying to be on alert. They say if you see something, say something, and find a way to secure your items, your phones, your wallets, instead of leaving them in your pockets. Reporting live here in West Hollywood, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, Erin, thank you for that. Firefighters made quick work of a brush fire in Moreno Valley last night. Broke out just after 9 o'clock. Burned about 15 acres in the 16,000 block of Foxtrot Lane near LaSalle Street. No structures damaged, no injuries reported. Residents think the fire was started by fireworks. Investigators have not yet confirmed that. Firefighters in Yosemite National Park are battling a wildfire that doubled in size in one day. The fire is threatening the largest grove of giant sequoias in the park. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with more for us. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. We want to show you what it looks like right now at Yosemite. Let's go live to one of the Yosemite Conservancy webcams. Show you now a view of Half Dome. Believe it or not, that is Half Dome there, looking from Yosemite Valley. There's so much smoke in the air right now, and it's all coming from this fast-growing fire at the southern end of the park, a fire that is threatening the Mariposa Grove of ancient sequoias.
Left